Guys, I got some concerns in net. Joseph Woll in 5 periods allowed 10 goals. That's dating back to Vegas. Actually, I guess if you want to count the overtime period, it's technically 6 periods, but let's just call it 5. 6 goals against Vegas, 5 in the first 2 periods against Minnesota. I think there was 4 goals in the first 16 shots, which are Levy Marilainen numbers. I'm serious. I don't think you give Joseph Woll the start against Vegas.
Man, the tip for the third one, it's a tip, but it's a floater.
Is that the handcuff one where he
and I'm like, down? Oh my God, we need a save. And then there's the breakaway to Tarasenko for number 4. And it's a breakaway. He didn't have a chance. He didn't have a chance. And I just don't feel the same way about him this week that I did last. Where,
is he perhaps tired? Which is...
Figure it out. Because we were having the same conversation about Dennis Hildeby too. Right? So Stolarz is going through this conditioning stint. That's great. Hooray. Ideally, you get him back before the end of this homestand. Maybe he plays the final game against Buffalo. Ideally, he comes with you on the Western trip. There's no guarantee any of that happens. You have to find a way. You have to.
So my question is, do you give Dennis Hildeby the start against Detroit? Do you give Joseph Woll another crack at Vegas?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, that's the order I would go in. Yeah, for sure.
Listen,
you need him regardless. Important, so you need a better goalie in there.
He's got great numbers this season. We pay you millions of dollars. Here's a chance to prove yourself. It's you don't establish you establish yourself in many ways, and that's over the course of the season, over large sample size. You also establish yourself in the big moments where the Leafs have wilted. So we're going to give Dennis Detroit, which is what they were probably going to do anyway. You have X amount of days to ice bath, read a book, whatever the hell you need to do. I don't care. And now it's your chance to have a mulligan for what was probably your worst game of the season.
But those 2 games that are coming up, the Detroit game is the more important game in actuality.
But
I don't even think Joseph Woll would even think about it like that. He's going into, even if they are both important, they're kind of equally important, just important in different ways. So I don't know. I think you're just giving him the regular schedule here.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's not like we're saving him for the bigger game. Both are equally important in different ways. Yeah.
Well, and how about this for the Leafs? Detroit has kicked your ass. All year they've kicked your ass. You have not beaten them. Maybe get up for that. Vegas, you choked. They humbled you. Maybe get up for that. Whatever. I'm trying to give them something to latch on to.
They're not listening to this, so I don't know if you're going to will the Leafs into playing better through this medium.
No, but we just talked about how the Jets gave them bulletin board material, and they've made the Jets wear it for 3 or 4 years now, right? So that's a team that beat you, rubbed your nose in it. Aren't you angry that Detroit's beaten you 3 times this year? Aren't you angry that you blew it against Vegas? Screw me, dude. Who gives a shit about me?
Have a pulse.
Yeah, have some pride. We talked in the Vegas game about you're a star, Marner's a star. You go head to head. Who comes out on top? Wasn't you. And how do you feel about that? Okay, great. What are you going to do about that? That's what I want to see. They're tired.
We have seen that. I know they're tired.
I know
they're tired. Tiring too, man.
And I'm here to tell you no one fucking cares. Least of which the NHL schedule.
Right.
The NHL schedule doesn't care. You need to bank these points, leave it all out there, and then here's the good news. Most of you have a month to recover.
Yes, and help might likely be on the way by next week, because Stolarz is with the Marlies, and they have a 3 games in 3 nights sort of thing. So he might play 2 of those. Even if he just plays 1. I mean, Woll only played the 1 game when he came back, I think. So and he let in 5 goals anyway.
It depends how the first game goes, I think.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're going back on that road trip that Jesse was mentioning, was it Jesse was mentioning the road trip that they've got next week?
No,
back
Steve
out
was
west?
reading the schedule.
You can cycle 3 goalies through that and deploy a fresh goalie every damn time.
Bring 3 goalies on the road trip, and then maybe you can send Hildeby down after that. Well, definitely send Hill to be down on account of let's get him playing games through the All-Star break.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like a smart thing to do.
Olympic break, sorry.